Now that the view is set up to return the proper secrets, the last step to getting this working is to add a listener to the payment form's submit event. I'll copy this from the Stripe documentation and make a couple changes. After getting the form element, the first thing the listener does is prevent its default action, which in our case is to post. Instead, we'll execute this code. It uses the stripe.confirm card payment method to send the card information securely to Stripe. Here, before we call out to Stripe, we'll want to disable both the card element and the submit button to prevent multiple submissions. I'll delete the billing details for now, and we'll fill those out in a bit. And while I'm at it, this client secret variable reminds me that I'm actually using Python variable syntax in this file, but we're writing in JavaScript. So to stick with the best practices, and also to make our code match this variable name, let's change all these variables to camel case. So we call the confirm card payment method, provide the card to Stripe, and then execute this function on the result. If there's an error, let's do the same thing we're doing above, which is to put the error right into the card error div. And otherwise, if the status of the payment intent comes back as succeeded, we'll submit the form. Of course, if there's an error, we'll also want to re-enable the card element and the submit button to allow the user to fix it. While we've still got a lot more to add to this, with this done we're ready to test the basic functionality. Navigating to the checkout page, I'll fill out the payment form and enter the Stripe test card number. You can use any CVC, any date in the future for the expiration date, and any 5-digit postal code. We'll talk more about this in future videos, but to verify it's working right now, I'll click Complete Order, and if it's working, we should see our form submitted. Now if we go to our Stripe dashboard, click Developers, then Events, we can see that the payment was indeed successful. With this, the core functionality of the payment system is done, so I'll go back and commit my changes. In the next video, we'll continue adding functionality to the checkout flow to improve the overall user experience.